Welcome everyone to Owlet All Stars Weekend Caster Clash. I'm WarrenPeace, joined with Aggathon.
Hello, everyone. We're here to clap back at all the casters who have called us bad over the last few weeks.
Indeed, and we are so excited to do it, and we're excited to see them play on Lijiang Tower. It's going to be no limits. So unlike the last All Stars, the Minors All Stars, there will actually be no limits. So you could have 6 Torbs, you could have 6 Bastions, you could do whatever the heck you want, and it's going to be fun.
You know, I was casting last night, and they settled the first map by having a Torb 1v1. Do you think we're gonna have a Torb 6v6?
I really hope so, because that would be so much fun to see 6 people. I mean, what could be more terrifying than 6 people running at you with 6 Torbs running at you with a hammer raised, ready to?
The most silly yet terrifying thing ever.
I'm ready to see what these guys have in store for us. Should be a lot of fun. Be a lot of fun. And we are entering game.
Indeed. So we have 2 teams. The teams are going to be mixed around a little bit. Different people will be on, different teams on this first map. The team names are still set. It's the Valkyries and 5th Symphony, and it's the red team. Although, so Chuck Bowsy, Elegant Excalibur, Light Knight Joey, and Teddy are 5th Symphony. Let's see if they can get their team working like a well-harmonized symphony.
Let us see. And it looks like the red team's going to pull out the All Reaper strat, and that is going to be very effective against any sort of tank that might be coming out. But on the side of the other side, it looks like they're going some Lucios, some Zenyatas, and maybe a Bastion. I'm excited for this.
They just got to perma boost the Bastion around the map.
I'm excited to see this. I mean,
as they roll, they keep the Reapers.
It'll be hard for the Bastion to set up here, is what I'm gonna say.
As the engagement starts, Tank's doing tanky things, trying to make sure that they're holding off all those Reapers that's just shredding the right shield, but he's managing his shields really well. The Bastion is coming out, does manage to get some kills on these Reapers. The Reapers keep flanking, just not enough support. It's just pouring resources into the Bastion.
Yeah, it looks like the Chunk is just trying to get out here. Yeah, it's just a cleanup on the Bastion here with the shield management going well, and but the Bastion finally falls. This is this is like the fight still is continuing on, and
Bastions keep trickling in. They're pushing on to, is that Penguin or Paperbunk now? Like Paperbunk falls back appropriately. They have an Ana now, though. Repeat, there are Anas on the field.
And a Junkrat now, which is that'll be exciting. They're looking to do a little bit more damage, a little bit more healing as well. But it's going to be very hard for them to take down the Bastion, who is set up and has a lot of support. They're going to have to play creatively if they want to take down this Bastion.
Yeah, they've really got to start playing as a team. Right now, they're just kind of going in one at a time, making it easy to pick up, and they do finally get the Bastion with a huge nade!
Hope is just trying to get out here. Elegant Excalibur. Light Knight dies as well. It looks like the Valkyries are going to hold at the moment. But there's a huge...
Shut down, though. With a great... I forget what that right-click ability is called. Bad ability names. By the way, we're not the casters. We're watching the casters play. So.
We are players who want to cast, and on the side of Snip will
big
use...
beat. Morals coming out.
Yeah. Now that we
there's still one Ana sneaking around, trying to get some things done. Maybe they can get a nice sleep on that Lucio. Rainbow's just harrowing on the Ana there.
Yeah, I mean that's the point of playing Lucio. You gotta make the enemy team regret crossing you. And there's a slept tank mode. Joking can't get out of that. He just has to fall because there's nothing really you can do.
They're still going in like one at a time as overtime ticks. They're doing what they can. Teddy with a huge blossom though, and they might actually finally take the point.
Yeah, they will take the point, making this a little bit longer on the control center. Hope is going to have another Death Blossom here, which is going to be massive. but Rainbow will be able to contest it with a massive. If that is what that's the only tools that we'll have online. But if no, Bowsy will have a nano, so we could get a nano blossom here, which would be absolutely massive. That's a team wipe ability.
Good old classic Beyblade coming. Oh, but the person with the ult dies. Elegant goes down. Unfortunate.
So that's gonna be pretty rough. But there will be 2 hogs, and there's a nano hog, and that's a pretty big That's pretty hard to counter there.
Big hook, but it's not enough. Reminder: there was a nerf to Roadhog. Not as good against Reaper anymore.
Is the beat, and it does not save Joe King, but it will keep the fight going. Joey's the last one alive, and now the balls are rolling in.
We're
spin the win out.
Ring around the rosy around the point a little bit. Just try to push people off. Yeah. One ball goes down, the other one goes down, and the third one sneaks in to continue the stall. Will it be enough?
They're just doing ball things here. Teddy and Bowsy are down. Oh. But the Reapers are very strong against balls because you just get to click into them, and then the ball dies. But there's just a constant stream of balls onto the point.
They just keep booping them up. Oh, with the huge grab gets all 3 of them. They ult into it, and that is all for that round. That was amazing to watch.
That was so much fun to watch. Yeah. And we have some spam coming in pop lots in the match, which is always fun. But that was a lot more fun than I thought they would have. But we will see the Bastions coming out again with us. It'll be interesting to see what. Yes. Oh wait, no, Faraz. Will we see triple pharmacy here? I kind of hope for triple pharmacy.
Triple pharmacy would certainly be interesting.
Oh no, Mercy's yet. No, wait, no. Rainbow's going Mercy. Rainbow's going Mercy along with Penguinator. Paper Monk will be on Symmetra. There will be 2 Symmetras out. Chunk on the hit scan to try to take out the many different fires. And Joey is on the Mercy.
I hope Chunk farmed the high noon fast enough.
Yeah. Will he be able to get the high noon?
Teleporters are up on both sides. They start dropping to the point. There's turrets on the point.
Yeah.
Red team takes their defense back. That's 5th Symphony.
Penguinator gets the res. That's a pretty big res, but not exactly enough, but the dogfight's going on. Teddy gets down Paper Monk, and there's a lot of reses happening.
Elegance does a great job maintaining this point pressure and is getting a lot of great direct hits, but it's hard to finish off because she was basically the only one on point. Now that she's died, Teddy's kind of trying to take over that bit. Chunk is trying to shoot up in the air. It looks like there's a little bit more red than blue now on the point.
Yeah,
maybe
it looks
they
like
can turn this around and cap it.
Red should be able to. Penguinator shut down in the middle of a res. That's gotta hurt.
Yeah, Chunk got that. Was like, oh man, I'm done with these reses. I need to come stun some people with my flash grenade.
Going to have a barrage in this next fight, and that's going to be massive. Penguinator's going to swap over to the Widow. Joe King is also going to be on the Widow, but Widow taken down early. Looks like Team Valkyrie is just going to go full hit scan with a Mercy to deal with all these Faras. And Teddy's down. He's got a barrage though, so.
Actually took a bite of something to eat and I had to stop talking. Sorry about all that.
All good.
The hit skins are coming back and starting to do some work against each other now, though.
Yeah.
Light Knight is looking to fall back to point a little bit, helping to protect.
Light Knight just popping off. Joey's down, which is that's the healing. No, Bowsy is also a healer here. Teddy going for a barrage gets 1. That's massive. But Joe King is popping off.
Oh yeah, those are some majorly good shots by Joe King. But Light Knight comes back just in time and is able to sustain. The blue isn't on the point and able to pressure him off. They don't actually cap yet.
Oh, blue will get that. Now it's just the Battle Mercy coming in to Valk on their faces, and Joey's shut down. Teddy down as well.
Still get some stall. Oh, as Bowsy comes in with some huge kills and Visor.
Oh, it doesn't
but Snip manages to get him, and a res comes from Rainbow. Oh, but Rainbow gets headshot.
Unlucky.
They do manage to finally cap the point, but it's just Snip on point right now. Although Penguinator's covering his flanks as the other team tries to come in.
Looks like we are getting some tank presence now with Hope and Bowsy going onto the tanks. Bowsy on the Monkey, Elegant on the ball with Blizzard onto the Roadhog. And some opening picks are happening.
Oh, big barrage
there's the
coming out.
barrage. It's a massive barrage. I think Red should be able to cap this.
Thanks for the assist.
Looks like they're gonna get the cap. Papermonk tries
yep.
to pull out the visor, but it is not enough
Teddy
against
just
3
shut
people
it
on
down.
point still.
Yeah, Teddy just that rocket is pretty good. As far as the ultimates go, both teams do not have a lot of ultimates because they are doing some more swaps. Looks like we
Teddy
got the ball.
tried to be sneaky, got caught out completely by one of the balls, by
It's
Pinguinator.
hog and ball time, actually. We got Papermonk on the Roadhog, and there will be a contest going on with just balls going balls to the wall, I guess.
It's just chaos on the point right now with
Absolute
just
chaos.
balls and Pharaohs, and there's no chance I'm gonna try to play this because it's just
so
insanity.
Play. Just the balls are trying to get pooped. There's a
Play the balls, they're just giggling.
Yeah.
The reses come out, the balls smash into the walls again. Bounce everywhere. There are so many particle effects on my stream.
They take out the Mercy, they take out the Hog, they take out. Now she's taking out the ball. It's just a very difficult target. There's the hamster ult, and oh, wall.
It was a huge ball deployment on point with the Excalibur's ult, and they just went away so fast, and some of it was just everyone dying.
Everyone just dies. Everyone dies very quickly, and it's a lot of fun. But will they? What will? Garden is traditionally a dive map with some Pharmacy. So will we see the Pharmacy here? Looks like we will. Or maybe just no support other than the Hogs.
The only healing on the whole team is the Hog's E ability.
I mean,
We'll
it's
see if Rainbow
solid.
goes Mercy, maybe, no?
Maybe. Joey will be on the Mercy, Teddy on the ball.
It's
but,
just
Bowsy on the Lucio. That'll be interesting.
just Hog and Ball
Just
on
Hog
the
and
side
Ball.
of
Just Hog and
Valkyries.
Ball. And there's the ball going into the opening boop. Bowsy goes off the map. Unlucky.
Gets Rainbow in the process. Was it worth? Bowsy says it's worth.
It is worth. If you can get if you can get a tank off the map, it's definitely worth it.
So the balls are doing this weird, like, running in cross directions to try and clear point on the map. It reminds me of those really annoying, science experiments that your, annoying boss puts on his desk that goes click, 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 click all the time.
It does.
That's basically what's happening on point right now. As they're
like a Newton's Cradle, but with,
they're creating space, but they're not actually getting any kills. So it's just kind of chaos.
It is. I'm not sure if this chaos is controlled. Oh, Chunk gets the. That's massive from Chunk. The massive pulse bomb. How much longer do we think? Oh,
finally,
we
though.
Finally have a cap from Team of the Fifth Symphony.
Elegant has a really good bomb spread out there and is now controlling the bridge. Ooh, and there goes the boop to the Hog.
Oh, that's a pretty massive boop from Joey. Well done, Joey. Oh, but while we are talking, it looks like there will be some point contesting coming out from one of the balls. I can't really tell who it is because I think it's just Joe King.
Pinguinator has said he's had enough.
Pinguinator on the Sombra, that is massive. Light Knight is unable to use his mines and hasn't managed to stop the balls from spinning. Oh man.
The engagement point keeps on going. Another mine set is deployed. There are now 2 sets of mines on this point.
Yeah.
Rainbow is ulting to get rid of the enemy team mines, but ends up getting killed himself still by a Bastion that showed up. Teddy has decided,
He's
you
on
know
the
what?
Bastion.
Everyone's distracted at point. I'm going to set up point as Bastion.
Also so close to his ult already. That is massive. But there will be 2, almost 3 ultimate side of Valkyries. Oh wait, nope. We have a swap onto the Pharah.
Yeah, Papermonk switching over to the Pharah. Let's see if we can get things done. They don't really have much to contest. Maybe we can help with the Bastion.
Hopefully.
The Bastion does get hacked. Can there be enough
that's a
pressure put on him? Missed hook on the Bastion. Rainbow is pushing the Bastion. Rainbow does not want that Bastion to get set up again.
The question right now, it's going to be an uphill battle to get the point we can test for Valkyries. It could be pretty difficult, but I think they can do it. They just have to use the whole Hog in a and get another mines on. Oh, and there's the whole hog come out. The beat comes out to contest that.
At the same
Teddy
time, the
is-
Bastion comes out though, and he starts blowing people away.
It looks
Now
like
there's
Valkyrie.
just ball on point. Paper Monk gets booped off the point, trying to stay contested. Paper Monk
Kills
does
are
fall to
going-
Teddy.
Kills are going the way of the 5th Symphony. And it's going to be very tough for the Valkyries to do things right now. Rainbow just trying to get on the point. Oh.
Ooh, the sightline from the Bastion is just too good. That positioning from Teddy
yeah.
showing, you know, just how good he is at positioning and finding the right angles and clearing people off the point, not letting them able to contest.
And there it is. The 5th Symphony has taken the first map.
Indeed. So what was both your favorite part of that and your least favorite part of that?
My favorite part was the chaos of the balls on the point, just spinning to win on Gardens, but also my least favorite because it was so difficult to figure out what was going on. What about yourself, Aggathon?
I'd probably say you're roughly the same. I liked that they kept coming up with these kind of hilarious meme comps, but in the end it was just like a Bastion that seemed to make the difference.
Yeah, it was just the Bastion. It was a Bastion difference. Teddy on the Bastion was just too overpowered, and we will be having to hard restart stream. So we'll see. We'll be back in about a minute or so, maybe a little bit longer, maybe a little bit less.
See you then and tell you what's in store for map 2.
Exactly. Welcome back, everyone. This is WarrenPeace and Aggathon, and we are casting the Caster Clash, and we are ready for map 2.
Map 2 is going to be a balanced mystery heroes on Gibraltar. So we saw a bunch of purposeful memes. Now let's see what accidental memes we're going to get this time. And the team names are the same, but people are we're shifting folks around between which teams. So, for example, Teddy was on 5th Symphony. Now he's going to be on Valkyries, just as an example. Trying to make sure that the SRs are balanced, and everyone gets rotated in properly. But there seems to be an issue with the lobby settings.
Unlucky. Now for the balanced Mr. Heroes, it should be 2-2-2, but there is the possibility of people being swapped around from support players maybe playing tanks playing DPS. So maybe we'll get to see some main tank players with some Widowmaker or some Mercy players playing Reinhardt. It should be a lot of fun.
In that Widow 1v1 tournament, there were a couple like Rhine mains that were like, why do you have this good of aim as Widow? That's not fair.
That is true. Like as a Rhine main who does not have a very good Widowmaker, I would absolutely love having a good Rhine. Good Widowmaker.
And we're starting again. Looks like everything's set up right. As we're going in, looks like no healers though for the draw on the side of the blue, which is unlucky.
Very unlucky indeed. I mean, this is all about the whether random number generator likes you or not. And unfortunately, it does not look like the random number generator likes Team Valkyries, because it's going to be very hard to hold the defense without any sort of healing.
For sure.
But,
They've got some really good DPS that can pump out some damage. Oh, and a scuffed TP to start out with. Try to TP to bridge. Instead, TP's a couple inches forward. Looks like we're going to start pushing the cart, though. Oh, Pigwinator comes in, starts beating up the backline with Doomfist. Is he going to get out and find health back? He is. He's retreating briefly as Rainbow lays out some cover fire for her.
Joey's going on.
Rainbow gets hooked. Kills himself with a rocket.
That means he will be back on the Pharah, so there will be no swap there. Right now, it's a pretty good hold. It's a decent hold. Temporal is having a rough time without any sort of healing, but Teddy is also on the Rhine, and yeah, going for swing.
Does even have like a hacked Mega he can use to get some hit points back.
Yeah, hopefully.
But he and Teddy are doing work. Trading their shield damage. May drops in though, starts freezing, gets Snip after Snip manages to get one of the off tanks. Doomfist is back in, starting to do some work on some of the tanks. And Blizzard doesn't quite go down, manages to get out, survives with his life. Oh no, he did die. He's on.
Yeah.
He switched. Lots of stuff is happening.
Lots of switches are happening, and it looks like Valkyries are finally have support. They have Snip, who is playing the Soldier 76. That's a valid support in my books. It's definitely a valid support.
That heal station.
That heal station is
gold
very
healing.
good. Yeah, gold healing.
Ooh, but Snip kind of gets caught out of position a little bit. Gets the Orisa tries to pull him back. Orisa's pressuring on Teddy's shield. They know that they don't have much healing. That shield goes. Teddy is super vulnerable.
Oh, Temporal goes for the drop onto Joey here, but ooh, gets taken out in the process. Joey on the is doing work on that Hanzo there. Almost has a dragon. Has to keep alive to get that dragon though. Pop-Out almost has a tire, and that is his special element, his specialty DPS. He loves playing Junkrat so much.
That he does. Although I still think his specialty DPS is Lucio.
True.
But...
True. That is very true.
Yeah, it looks like they're slowly pushing it forward. They've got some heals to sustain, the Fifth Symphony does, but there's healers on the side of Valkyries now. In fact, they have a Valkyrie, and Rainbow is now Mercy. As Chunk, though, pops Valk, and is trying to do some damage in here.
Pretty massive
Pops
res.
Valk to try and pop some Valks, and does not get any kills with it, unfortunately.
We will have... They're trying to regroup, but it's hard to regroup when it's, oh, no. There's the monkeys going in, jumping out. And
yeah, they've started to build up some sort of a dive build. Snip is fighting them off with that really good visor as Teddy just continues to wail into him, and that cleans off that fight.
Ooh,
the monkey's got a primal, but he'll maybe be able to get out. Otherwise, not very effective. Nope, he does not get out. That is, yeah, there is some sort of weird glitch.
It's a very strange glitch, but you know what? We just have to, the show has to go on, and the Pop-Out is doing some work on that hog.
Yeah, the game looks like it keeps trying to balance to 2-2-2, and when people are dead, still alive will randomly get zapped back to spawn and get switched. So that's forcing them to group up, maybe?
Yeah, it's the fourth group up. It's what every coaches for gold teams would like them to do.
You should have popped Primal to stay alive anyway. Back to spawn with you.
Yeah. Indeed.
They're running out of time though. Hopefully,
touch.
Keep them. Someone's got to touch, and they do not.
Unlucky.
Could be a short map.
Could be a very short map, depending on how aggressive the push is from Valkyries. I think that's Valkyries. Yes, Valkyries. But so it's going to be very difficult for the team of Fifth Symphony to defend.
Could be a tough defense, but as with most mystery heroes, it kind of depends on what your draw is. Right now, they do have a pharmacy to defend with, which is pretty decent of map.
There will be the Penguinator McCree, which I've never seen in action. I'm excited to see it in action. But Penguinator will be on the McCree to maybe deal with Joey? Question mark? Oh, and there will also be Snip on the Widowmaker, which also very big.
Yeah, let's see if Snip can snip Joey's wings.
Yeah, I like it. Temporal also, the turret is going to be OP. I love the turret, and there will be 2 Echoes, which also massive if they can get the duplicate.
So if Hog counts as support, does Torb count as support because he can heal his turret?
I'd say so. We're going in and turret already down. Unlucky for Temporal.
Ooh, Snip gets a couple good shots on the Pharaoh. Already brings him down, and they prevent the res as well. Good push on that.
Strong against the Demetar Mercy.
The push to the point, the Echo is really low. Oh, and they get ripped back to point again. All of them just get respawned.
Hey, you gotta regroup now.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
Time with Chunk Sick, unfortunately, it's just not. It's just, some people are just not having a good time with this. Mainly Team Fifth Symphony. It's just the Battle of the Echoes. Teddy takes the lead on that. It's the Bowsy Reinhardt just trying to take keep the space.
Yeah, they're managing to hold that corner now with kind of the game forced them to regroup and rebalance. So they're able to hold this corner. Let's see if they can manage to keep it. It looks like they need to make sure that not more than 3 of them are dead at a time. Bowsy's pushing up, trying to make sure that they're protecting that Echo. And they do get a lot of good kills on the Echo. Poplots also gets killed there, and Temporal is trying to retreat before the game can make him retreat. Oh, and Penguinator gets zapped back to spawn as they start regrouping.
Yep, that's a little bit unlucky there, but
I require healing.
oh.
Teddy's trying to get some poke with the new Moira orb.
Snip will have the on the Valkyrie. Snip and Rainbow are the pharmacy. But will they be able to contest the Ash? Yes, they will.
They do manage to get the Ash. The fight is still going on. Demeter on the bridge. Oh, manages to snipe the Pharah out of the air. How often do you see that happen? Oh, but he does get a res.
Res, that was a massive res. Now they're just gonna have to deal with the Mei, who is now the sniper. The sniping Mei.
They're pushing onto the Mei. The Mei ice blocks though, and now there's a big fight happening up top. Quick Feather on the Diva there is pushing them really well. They're reorganizing, regrouping on point. They're still preventing it from pushing. Penguinator's going to try and get a hook. He might end up feeding and making his team respawn.
That is definitely one of the most unfortunate things about this, is that if you feed, your entire team has to pay for it more than usual. Maybe with their ults.
Demeter finally gets taken out in the back after he manages to throw his ult out, but it doesn't hit much. Poplots gets hit by it, but they manage to keep Poplots healed as they now regroup on the point. There's a lot of people kind of poking in, but not much.
I was trying to stay alive. Balls. And
here comes a big bomb, well placed.
Bomb.
Only gets one though. That was really close.
Good pick.
And a good res.
It will be res. But Rainbow goes down in the process. Can't really heal and res at the same time, which is unfortunate. But
Chonk is wanting this 2v1. He's trying to push the Junkrat being pocketed by the Mercy, and he manages to get a kill. And the Mercy doesn't have res back yet.
And they're just pressuring them Mercy. They're pulling the Mercy back into spawn. Oh, and there's Teddy on the brig just saying, Chunk, you've done too much. Go away now.
They do push. He's getting pocketed. Teddy showing that Brig is both DPS tank and healer. Still. Oh, and Bowsy got the lucky switch to the Bastion. Now switch on the top, but then he gets pulled back to spawn. Why did he get pulled back to spawn? Only one person was dead. This makes no sense.
It does make no sense, but that's the fun of it. That's the fun of it, I guess.
They're almost out of time. Tracer's on the point. They're trying to keep pushing here. Will it be enough? Blizzard gets a knockoff on Rainbow. They're pushing on the cart now. Joey with some great pressure, but they still get the res off.
Oh, and
Floral.
Demetar is on one of his specialty heroes, and he is going to be able to clean up off of that massive Graviton flux. Gravitic flux. And right now, looks like Fifth Symphony gets another win.
Everyone is wanting to redo the map because it was scuffed. do a regular Mystery Heroes instead.
And as K-Wing Cutter says, it's a mystery whether or not your heroes are going to get yoinked to spawn. That's the best way to describe this.
Yeah, that was interesting. Thanks for that, Blizzard.
Well, yeah.
You know,
That
small
was,
indie company. You know, things
yeah,
happen.
small indie company. Lots of, bugs bound to happen. And are we going to Havana for a redo?
I don't know. I think
Some
Havana
people are-
should be the next. Oh, yeah, we might. I don't know. Give us a second
Alright.
while we figure out what's going on. They're discussing it in chat.
They are. I mean, personally, I'm fine either way. I'd love to see some Mystery Heroes that does not yoink you back to spawn. But Mystery Heroes is always chaos, and it's very difficult to cast. So whatever
That
the
is
players
true.
want, I'd say we give the players what they want.
That was like Chaos Squared. Looks like they are gonna redo. Not gonna redo it. We're gonna go on to the next map, which is open queue rules. So, still only one character. You can only have one Tracer and one Lucio and one Fire and one Mercy. But you can be anything. You can have 6 tanks if you wanted, for whatever reason.
That's pretty fun. I mean, you could have 6. You could have 6 DPS. You could have 6. I mean, a lot of the classic vote meme today strats would be able to be used here, and should be fun to see whether or not what the teams want to do. I mean, personally, I'm a fan of the 5 tanks and a Lucio. That's a lot of fun. It's hard to do enough damage to take down all the tanks.
Yeah, we're gonna have another team swapping around too as well. Unlucky for those that were in just for the scuffed balanced Mystery Heroes match.
I'm sure that if we wanted to after this, we could have a redo of it, and for whoever wants to redo it. But this is just more for up to whoever wants to do it.
So this next team combination is going to be very interesting because as they were building the teams out for this, they were also calculating average SR of each team. And this map should be very interesting because it is the most evenly matched. Both teams, their average SR is 3150.
That it is. 3150 is a pretty good number there. We will see. Yeah, it's going to be.
I still vote we call the casters plat chat though.
Yeah. Even though I know I'm not plat, I don't know about you.
I'm sometimes plat. I'm like low plat.
Nice. I am. Unfortunately, I am in silver at the moment. I can blame my own skills, and I can also blame the fact that my computer has decided not to go over 40 frames per second in a while. So
that's rough.
We're gonna fix that eventually. But I mean, silver's kind of fun sometimes. You have people who don't really know what they're doing, and you can just not really care about what's going on and have some fun.
Looks like they're still kind of organizing teams here. Maybe we're taking a quick break. I don't know.
Could be. Who knows? Let's take a quick.
Yeah, let's take a quick break while we make sure to get things sorted out. Make sure all the right people are in on the right sides, and we'll come back with you with map 3 shortly.
We'll see you soon. Hello and welcome back. Hello everyone, welcome back. We are going on to the third map of this special caster clash onto Hollywood for the open queue rules.
Indeed. So, as we kind of covered before, this is kind of the old style Overwatch before there was the 2-2-2 lock. Still can only have, one hero per team, but can be anything. In theory, in the little sheet we have a list of people who might be like main tank, off tank, DPS, support, but it's open queue rules. You could have 3 DPS, could have 5 DPS. You could run a Doomfist and 5 supports if you wanted to.
Yeah. I personally am hoping that the team and the T-Mobile MVP, or aka last season's Miners MVP, is making his triumphant return. Poplots is going to be playing. We're not sure if he will be playing support or not. Again, this is completely up to whatever. Well, it's whatever they want to play.
He's not playing. I personally throwing.
Personally, I'm hoping for as many memes as possible because I want to laugh. And I want everyone to have fun as well. So if their idea of fun is going to try hard, cool. But personally, I want to see some memes.
I want to see Poplots try and grief a Widow because he does that to me all the time in Pugs when I'm Widow and he's a Lucio. And it's going to be great either way because either it looks like Elegant Excalibur is going to take her shot at trying to knock down Poplots. So this is going to be a win-win for me either way because either I get to see Poplots try to be a Reddit Lucio and die to a Widow, or he kills the Widow anyway and I feel vindicated that it's not just me.
Now, Elegant Excalibur is also on one of my teams, and her Widow has been popping off lately, so I'm excited to see if she can take on the T-Mobile MVP Poplots.
Very nice. And they're off. Looks like they're starting with the ball. Winston dive comp. They're pushing them back to the point. Some poke damage. Ball comes in, aggresses very, very quickly and makes some space. But Teddy decides to just kind of ignore it and come in. Still no kills yet. Everyone's low.
Everyone is low, and
Excalibur's just sitting there, almost uncontested at the top. And then finally, the ball comes in and manages to get her off the high ground.
That's a smash. Joking goes down.
That's a rough dive to deal with.
Yeah.
Teddy, however, is continuing to somehow make spots. Now he's taking the 1v1, but the Hammond comes in and breaks up the 1v1.
Hammond says, nope, no 1v1s now. And very close on ult, so this fight we could be seeing a lot of mines on the point.
Did you manage to make it back to the point fast? Now they've got 4 on point, 5 on point. Teddy's coming in, doing some contesting.
Yeah.
Shields doing some really good work on keeping Teddy in check. But Teddy comes back, dives, gets on a very, very low. Balls on deploy their ult on point. It's going to be very hard for them to be able to take the corners they need to prevent them from capping. But they just leave the point right now. Okay, Poplots comes back on to get some more. Teddy's still trying to go a little bit, and they finally get out and they take the point. Whew.
Yep, there will be a swap. There's some swaps here. Elegant Excalibur is going on to the Sombra. Well, has been on the Sombra for a while, and she is dangerously low, but very high in ult charge. Oh, but there's the Boostio!
Teddy's coming in, seeing what they can do with this Boostio. Uses his ult to continue to stall the point while the rest of the team regroups. He gets pushed a little too far back. Is he going to be able to make it out, though? He does zip it around the side. Teddy is like, no. Poplots is the best Lucio in this map. I am. Ooh, big MP comes out, gets 3. Is it going to be enough? They do manage to capitalize.
Poplots Boostio.
Bishop and Bob doing some fucking work. Oh, sorry, excuse my language.
That's all right.
Bleep.
Bleep. Yeah.
Bleep.
Bleep. Yeah.
Bob's doing work. Sorry, I play a lot of Ash, so I like it when Bob actually does something.
A friend of mine has noted Bob is a thug.
He kinda is.
He just comes in and does a lot of work. There will be an angry monkey from inside of Light Knight that is available, along with some more mines from Devatar.
Bishop is still in the back line, just hammering their supports. He's finally getting some peel from Demitar, but he's still causing the problems. They haven't been able to get a lot of cart push because of it. They finally all regroup, dive on him, and managed to finish him off. But Elegant is being very, very sneaky. They're still stalling the cart.
That was good. That was really good of her to keep on stalling for as long as she could. But, oh, unlucky. A team wipe on the side of, well, for Valkyrie's gonna have to regroup here. But looks like there's gonna be some spawn camping and touching the spawn doors from Demitar, which is always fun.
Yeah, it looks like there's gonna be some split spawns here, and it may not be worth it to try and retake. They're gonna try anyway. They do push in. They have the numbers now.
Wow.
Good hack on the Mercy.
Yeah, I think they are building up.
Mercy with the nade. Great hook. I think they might be able to clean this up.
Absolutely, they're gonna be able to clean this up. And next fight, they're. Oh wait, no! There's the EMP. It just gets a little bit, but it's massive with what I can do. I mean, it's one of the most powerful ultimates in the game, and it's kind of in this current meta. It is the most important ultimate.
Yeah, but it was actually a surprisingly good EMP because it was right when they used mines. So all those mines and all that space created by the mines just was completely negated for 6 seconds with the EMP coming out, and it was enough for them to regroup and push them off.
Absolutely. And there will be some swaps. Demitar is going to go off of the ball and onto the Bastion. That should be very interesting. Bastion's notoriously difficult to set up.
Taking the long flank to the high ground. Let's see if Joey manages to notice.
Oh, Poplots gets hacked!
Ooh, Elegant takes out Poplots.
Oh, and
love to see
it. He's just doing some work here too, along with Bishop, with his ult, and yeah. Oh, that was a massive res from.
A little bit dangerous though. Might have just fed them 600 more ult charge, and it looks like it does. Inblizz is just kind of sitting up top. Are they gonna see if they can backcap? Nope.
That is
the point.
Zone. That is a
mistook on Blizzard. Are they gonna accidentally stagger themselves, or are they gonna get out? They get out.
They get out. That's barely. Smart. Oh, there's the Bastion setup, and that's gonna make some serious amounts of space, along with Joking is slept, and oh, gets down.
Hard to make space without the.
Oh, and that's an EMP. That's a massive EMP.
That was a fantastic EMP. Even though it didn't quite get the Bastion, it did so much damage, and with a great nade to follow up with the EMP, there was just nothing that 5th Symphony could do.
Absolutely nothing. While we were looking at that, Joey actually got a pretty sneaky kill into Poplots. Just a flashbang to the face and a right click. And a little bit of a tactical crouch as well. You know, we love to see it.
Poplots is still sticking with the Lucio. He is committed to the bit, and I am here for it.
Absolutely. His Lucio play is very good, and I love to see it. He is very close to an ult, but the ult's advantage is on the side of Valkyries, despite the fact that they are down one member here. There's another...
Big High Nude coming out, manages to get 2 of their supports. And Poplots is flying around, trying to get the speed and what healing he can onto that Pharah, but also still protects himself. Doesn't seem to get a whole lot of work done. He is still on the cart. He is able to kick it into overtime, though, which is very, very important.
Poplots goes down, along with...
Joey comes in, gets a flashbang on him.
There's the soldier.
Deploying the mines again. And Rainbow is the raid boss, an ulting brig that's nanoed.
If there's
and he's just piling on the points to turn around and killing him Blizzard.
Going nuts with the whole hog, and that's point 1. Or round 1. Point 1 was taken, but not point 2. Valkyrie did an amazing job of the hold, and I don't know what we're gonna see, but I'm excited. I'm very excited personally.
Yeah, they did a great job of, making sure that they were not giving any cart push for free. There were always someone was there, trying to prevent them, and it allowed them to be able to group up just enough so that they were on the backside of the point where they had spawn advantage.
Absolutely. Yeah, Valkyries played this very well, and 5th Symphony were relentless in their attack. Absolutely relentless. I'm excited to see what they're going to play, and here we go. Here's the reveal. Oh, we're in for a treat here. Looks like Teddy is going to stay on the Lucio, but there's going to be 4 DPS on the side of the Valkyries. Whereas there will be the double tank, and I'm not sure what else.
Yeah, it looks like Poplots is going to switch off to Lucio and onto his other meme character, the Junkrat, as we were talking about earlier.
Jay Silly.
The Jay Silly. Yeah, I was playing it the other night and was a little bit intoxicated, shall we say, and we were calling it Drunkrat. So.
The Drunkrat, I love it. Yeah, there a little bit less of a meme comp coming out from the Fifth Symphony.
The comp isn't meme, but the positioning is.
Yeah.
Scimitar gets pulled and hacked, and it's going to be hard to hold that point.
It's gonna be very.
And they're backcapping. They're just gonna take the 4v2. They're just gonna. The two of them are just gonna backcap the point while they try and button up here. Scimitar is going back. Is he gonna be able to take the two that are still on point?
Oh,
It is Lucio and Tracer versus the Sigma. Sigma's out of his grasp ability.
Oh.
He finally gets a Poplots is to point now too, though, trying to contest, and they take the point.
And Poplots gets a kill with his death mines. That's always a lot of fun. And now Fifth Symphony is way behind with their Reinhardt. But
and Blizzard is just getting staggered. He's running away, and Bishop just slowly melees him to death.
Valkyries have 5 whole minutes to push this.
Pigmeator's on the Bastion. They're not sitting up on point though. They're not going to do a pirate ship. It looks like he's going to try to get some high ground here.
Ah, that's smart. It's significantly harder to contest a high ground Bastion than a low ground Bastion, especially when you can get the high ground for yourself.
Scimitar does see it. I wonder if he called it out to his teammates though.
That's the question.
Bastion now has the high ground advantage. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
It's over indeed. I know Pigmeator is just trying to stay alive and trying to outduel the Sigma, who's just trying to spam down damage. Oh, it's a low ground. Now?
Yeah, Joking also on the Bastion. He's flanking around behind. Man, I don't even remember who's on attack or who's on defense at this point because of how scuffed the positioning has been this whole match.
It's very difficult to tell. That is for sure.
Alright, so Pigmeator pops off.
It's just popping off here.
It's just Blizzard left. Pigmeator can just yeah, there it goes.
Oh, there it goes.
Mowing him down. Demetar's coming out. Did he use Grasp? No, I don't think he used Grasp yet. But they're pushing it. It's getting close to the end now.
Oh, and there's some pretty massive beat coming up for the tire, I'd say.
And the May manages to freeze Penguinator.
A pretty big May freeze. Light night on the May.
Oh, Joking comes back. It's a huge ult and a huge shatter on them as well.
Oh,
continuing to grind away at Elegant. She's managing to stay alive and stay in the fight. Takes out the Reinhardt. Is it enough that they can
Joey's popping off though.
Joey's popping off. Bishop's coming back to defend. You know, the red team has spawn advantage at this point, but they're you know, blue team's getting really efficient. There's a huge EMP.
That's massive.
That should be able to finish them off. Even Poplots attacks.
Yeah.
He's trying to Genji it up.
Yeah. It's little known, but Rainbow is very good at that Sombra, I'd say. But yeah, it's an all-out brawl now. It's so close. They're so close to capping, but
Rainbow's hacks have been
this
very good.
This might be over. There it is.
There you have it.
Yeah, that is it. The Valkyries have taken their first win here.
Indeed, it was a very good match. I wonder what play the game is going to be.
It's Joey on the Ash.
Nice. Has he died?
It's Bob. Bob.
He's dead the whole time. It's just his Bob. This is what I accidentally cursed because Bob did work even though Joey was dead. That is the best play of the game I have seen in years.
I would have to agree. And in the words of Brutal 123, Bob's a fun.
Just sitting there dead while their ult does all the work. Oh, that was pretty fantastic. Yeah, Bob MVP on that one. Bob new Team Mobile MVP. All right, so that was silly. And now, as silly as that was, we're going into map 4, which is going to be a regular 2-2-2, but it's on Assault. And I don't know what map they're gonna pick. I personally hope they pick Paris for the lulz.
Paris would be fun, along with, of course, everyone's favorite Horizon Lunar Colony. But I have a funny feeling it's going to be Volskaya. Or Hanamura.
Both are good maps. I actually like... I'm one of the few people that doesn't super hate 2CP.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably weird like that, and actually kind of... I still don't like Paris, but, I actually kind of liked HLC a little bit. But I do really like the other maps, especially Hanamura, Volskaya, and Anubis. But I think I just like Anubis because they play a lot of Widowmaker, and Widow Defense on point A is real fun.
Yeah. Widow Defense is pretty strong there. I do like, as a Rhine Monkey 2-trick, you can technically play... I can't even call myself a 3-trick anymore. Or 1-trick anymore. Dang. I mean, Hanamura is a lot of fun to play with Monkey, but Volskaya, you can do well with the Reinhardt.
That's true. Volskaya is a very decent Reinhardt map.
I know that Delatar is a are going to be the tanks for Fifth Symphony, and that should be interesting.
I'm interested to see Teddy's tank. We've seen him mostly on DPS characters tonight, mainly because of the randomness of the game modes.
That it has been, and I'm very excited to see Teddy, because Teddy, I believe, is a tank main, and I'm excited to see him pop off on tank along with Light Knight. I've never seen his tank play before. We know that these casters can play. The players can kind of cast. So.
Let's see if their playing is as good as our casting.
Spoiler alert!
What?
I think it might be. Probably will be. I'm excited. I'm really excited because I have played with Elegant on many teams. She's wait, no, we are going Paris.
Yes,
Paris. Your baguettes, everyone, and your various French.
Grab your baguettes and your berets, and we're going to Francais.
Oh. I mean, if you are playing this in, I know a lot of people who will automatically skip Paris, but.
Yeah, one of the guys that I've played with on teams, he warms up on quick play a lot, and this week, every single warm-up game that he's gone in to load a quick play map, it's been Paris every time, every single day. Oh, they switched it off Paris.
Oh, they swapped off Paris? Oh.
There was too much. Apparently we crashed. Are we still on? Are we on the internet? Am I allowed to say that, or is that copyright infringement? Oh, we're back. Were we ever off? I don't know. Okay.
All right. Ready. All right, we are back.
I think, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Yeah, this should be interesting. I mean, Hanamura is usually has been the try-hard map for the past, for at least for the minors, all-stars, and for the coaches, I believe.
Is your West Coast?
Huh? Yeah.
I'm just wondering if the Chiefs beating the Chargers today broke the internet, and that's why we're having problems.
That might be it, because I'm also West Coast, and I'm
West Coast as well. West Coast, best coast.
True.
And you can see that Fifth Symphony has changed their player icons to the Pacific All-Star icon.
Maybe they agree that West Coast is best coast.
Exactly. So I think I might have to be a biased caster here.
Ooh.
And root a little bit for Fifth Symphony, because they're showing that West Coast is best coast.
I see. And I guess we get to see these players either at their best and at their most try hard, or maybe they're memeing. Maybe we'll get some Elegant on the tank, and I don't know. It's hard to say what else we could get.
So one of the things about Hanamura is that trying your best and memeing can be the same thing if you're using a sim strat. Sim and Torb are legitimate strategies on this map. We do see it looks like there's going to be a sim on the side of the city here.
A double teleport strat. I like that. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Symmetra as a hero to go up against. I hate playing against Symmetras. You can ask anyone on my team about how much I loathe going against Symmetras or playing Symmetra. But
Bigger credit, tell us how you really feel.
Yeah, it's all. I mean, Symmetra TPs are very useful, and they're good. But I'm interested to see how they're going to how Valkyries are going to counter this. Looks like we will have a sneaky dive here. Well, sneaky little. Maybe they'll be playing it like
you
meta.
just play up far enough. They just can't set up the teleporter. You just don't give them the space to set up, and you fight them before they would set up their teleporter. It looks like we do it, but Paper Monk gets an early pick off of Elegant.
That's massive. They're going to be
give them some room to go, but the Winston's coming behind, diving the back line, not getting a lot of peel yet. They do manage to kill Paper Monk. Winston gets out with 3 kills. They are up 2 right now.
Snip is just doing work here. And that is it.
Snip was just getting the bombs from just all the right angles.
Absolutely. And that's
Demitar continues to pressure forward. They don't want to give him a chance to set up that Sim TP, and they switch off.
Yeah, that's no more Sim TP. Now they're going to the Rhine Zarya, which not exactly the current meta, but it's still pretty powerful. And
it's back. It's all right.
Yeah. Demitar on the back line, just saying hi with a nice little dive, backing out nicely, but Bowsy's getting 2 kills. Nice.
Bowsy's doing some work there in the front line, you know, still making sure, even though they're not setting up a Sim TP, making sure that they don't have control over the choke, and they're not comfortable there and pushing in on that choke.
Absolutely not. They just can't eat up, they can't possibly take all this damage and live, and it's going to be hard to deal with all that, unless they, oh, but there's the dive going in onto Paper Monk.
Paper Monk manages to get out, but Elegant gets a great kill.
Oh,
3 more kills again. Demitar's ult just cleaning people up. Even with the nano out on Teddy, it's just not enough to keep him alive. And the only kills that Fit Symphony got, Valkyrie's rezzed.
It's a pretty massive stagger, I would say, because now it's going to be a little bit. They've eaten up a little bit more time. There's 2 minutes left in this.
Probably about 3 more pushes left. 4 if they do it quickly and efficiently.
Now,
2 if they don't.
Is going to be eating this grab out from Teddy.
You gonna call it? You're calling it now? Eating the grab from Teddy?
I'm gonna call it that Bowsy's gonna eat the grab. I think he can do it.
All right, Bowsy's looking for the DM. He's out of DM now, though. Teddy's still pushing for it. Light Knight shield breaks as he tries to push in. He hits shift.
Oh.
And
there it goes.
Kind of feeds into the team a little bit by pressing shift there.
Oh, that's a massive res. And Teddy again just getting a little bit staggered here along with. Oh yeah. Now the push is over. Will it be a full hold though? I don't think it's gonna be a full hold personally. I hope it's not gonna be a full hold.
It does. I don't know. Looks like it might be. They've got another fight or 2 to possibly set up. Penguinator's in the back line. Hopefully he doesn't get staggered. Bowsy's chasing him down, seeing how he can get over the edge. Penguinator almost moved him off. I was trying to fly my camera back there to see. Oh, but Penguinator just falls off the side.
Falls off there. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate.
That's a rough stagger, and Demitar gets a pick off Blizzard as well. So now it's down. They got to regroup and take one last fight. But Bob comes out.
Bob's a thug, and he's on point, and he is trying to kill everyone. And it's but Paper Monk goes down already, so it's the fight is still in advantage of. Wait, nope, there's the grab, uneaten, unlucky.
Didn't eat the grab, but they still won the fight.
Yeah, that's the win.
Yeah, it looks like they just had trouble getting together a 6 and pushing at the same time, so it was really like a 3v6 and then another 3v6 immediately after. Paper Monk's trying to get in to stall the point. He leaves maybe a little bit early and leaves with the Wraith. He is on point though. He's gonna die. Light comes in though with a good charge. Bomb's going off on point, doesn't get anyone.
And there's the tire. It could be
Tire
Matthew.
comes in. Teddy gets
Oh,
trapped. Tire.
Joey.
Joey's down, but he already used his ult. Oh, and is he gonna get the res?
There it is. There's the res.
Res comes off. Teddy's still on point. Bowsy's getting low. He gets demeched. It looks winnable now.
Oh, this is winnable here for team.
Light comes back in. A huge shatter from Light Bright.
Massive. Absolutely.
Or Light Knight, sorry. Not Light Bright.
Yeah. And
Big beat comes in too.
Yeah, it's massive.
The ult effectively, they almost have one tick. Bowsy comes in and prevents them from getting the one tick. Blizzard is back on Bowsy though. Mercy is valking up high. There's a lot going on. There's like 3 different fights. Demitar with a Snip with a huge tire. Demitar with a huge ult, starting to clear people off the point now. I don't know the Fifth Symphony can sustain. They might not even get one tick.
It's now or never, and it looks like it's just Teddy on point, spinning to win, and that is it. Teddy's dead. What a round! What a round!
That got to be an exciting fight. At first, it was looking to be, maybe a little disappointing in classic, 2 CP lols. But it ended up, being a really good fight on point. Almost got that first tick. So close, but didn't quite get it done. And now, the Valkyries just need one tick to win it.
One tick, and still, it's drawable for. It's absolutely drawable. It's anyone's game still, but it will be a lot easier for the side of Valkyries to get a tick than it will be to defend for a long time.
Indeed, yeah. As we say in 2CP, drawable.
Drawable indeed, and do we prefer this to having 15 CP? I don't know, or 14 CP. I don't know. Granamura. Or Temple of Draw Anubis, anyone?
Drawskaya Industries.
Drawskaya Industries.
Paris?
Paris. That's really weird. Horizon Drawable Colony.
I like it. I'm a fan. Alright, so it looks like Fifth Symphony is setting up a little bit of a dive defense with Teddy and Light Knight going on the Diva Winston. It's been really interesting to see the Diva making it back into the meta rotation.
Absolutely. Diva's been out of the meta for a while, for a little bit now, and a lot of the off-take players are having to relearn her a little bit.
Yep, does look like Teddy's kind of scooting around in the back. Comes back to try and dive their fight. Oh, gets immediately demeched.
That with his mech. That is unfortunate. It's gonna be hard to. It's hard to build up a mech and stay alive at the same time.
Manages to get out, but it's just pilot deep now. It's getting dived. Not enough.
Light it down. That's gonna be rough. Devastator just looking for a good dive target in here in the back.
Oh, there is a Sim TP to point.
Oh, and Bowsy, Joey, and Elegant.
Well, the Sim TP is there enough to help? Nope.
Oh,
the Ana just gets pinned down in the corner, and they just have nowhere to go.
That was very exciting couple of minute or so of that attack from. Yeah.
Let's watch us play the game. I wonder if this is the ult at the end right after the tire. No, it's at the beginning.
Oh, it's the beginning ult. It's like more at the beginning. And there's.
This is good pressure. This is a team play. Like he was in the kill feed a lot, but that was a team effort there.
That was indeed a team effort, and no deaths from Demeter. That is massive. And now we're going on.
The West Coast was not the best coast.
Unlucky.
But now we're technically tied 2-2.
Yeah, 2-2. And we are going to have the final match of the day, of the night, if we don't want to do the Mystery Heroes rematch. And that's going to be the GOATS match, which that's the battle of aggression, never dying, and ult usage. And everyone's favorite map, King's Row.
There was a GOATS map last night on King's Row where Shuttle and I were casting it, and let me tell you, he does not like goats, and when I saw that he was in the lineup for the goats map, I started laughing a lot.
Oof. I'm going to quickly check my Caster Clash teams document and see if any of them... And nope, they actually did sort it out by who's playing by 3 tanks and 3 supports instead of the DPS, which is logical. You wouldn't expect them to say that. It should be interesting to see who takes what healer and what tank.
Indeed. And I do kind of wonder if they're going to set it up. Last night they set it up so that it had to be Zen goats. No Sombra goats variant, no Moira goats or Ana goats. It was straight Zen goats. And I saw like 9 transcendences between the 2 Zens in like a 3-minute time period. It was insane.
That's massive. That's absolutely massive. I am looking forward to seeing if this is it, or if they're gonna. Yeah, should be very interesting. That's for sure.
Indeed, we're just.
I personally am a fan of the Zen goats. I mean, I would love to play it, but unfortunately, my computer just tends to overheat massively when I try to play it. And I get like 2 frames, and it's just not exactly all that fun.
Oof, just too many particle effects at once?
Too many particle effects, and the GPU just goes...
Womp womp.
Good news is I'm building a computer soon, and as soon as I can get a GTX 3080, I'm good.
Nice. Yeah, I finally bit the bullet last year and got a 2080 Ti.
Nice.
And I gotta tell you, the second that you're able to play at a consistent 144 frames per second, you'll get out of silver, no problem. Don't worry about it.
I hope so. I hope that's the case. It looks like we are getting some interesting choices of words on the icons, which, at least on the side of Valkyries.
Yeah. I mean, I know I've already said things on stream that I'm not supposed to say, so I don't know if I can tell everyone what their icon game is right now.
Yep.
I'm expecting a letter from the FEC or FCC later.
Yeah. Yep. And here we go, Winter King's Row, which is the King's Row with more particle effects. My computer's going to love this. I kind of wonder if you'll be able to hear the fans go off later. But I'm interested to see who will be playing what on each side. I know that Rainbow's probably going to want to play that Lucio, and Demitar will want to play the Reinhardt. But who will be Ryan 1v1ing Demitar? Who will be the Lucio, the other Lucio? Will they play the?
No pop lots. Who's going to play Lucio?
Yeah, no pop lots. Yeah. Okay, Wingfeather is going to be on the Lucio with Penguinator on that Zenyatta, Temporal on the Brig, Light Knight is going to be on the Brig, and Joey still has not locked in. Will it be the Moira? Will it be the Zenyatta? We will see. Shuttle is going to be on this Zarya, Bowsy on the Diva, Teddy on the Diva, Papermark on the Zarya, Blizzard on the Reinhardt.
It looks like it is going to be Zen Goats all the way around. It's going to be definitely very interesting to see this lineup and how they do against each other, and we're almost ready to start it.
And here we go. Wonder how this is a game of an aggressive Reinhardt, and Demitar's Reinhardt, as I know, is very aggressive. I hope that Blizzard's Reinhardt will be able to stand up to the pressure and maybe even out-aggress. And here we go. The particle effects are starting, and my computer is starting to...
The Rhine dance is happening, and they start pushing back, but they do get 2 kills easily. The Rhine's dead on the side of 5th Symphony, and when the Rhine dies, the fight is probably over. They start falling back again, but it was a good first aggression.
That is indeed massive. Blizzard will be popping out, and they're going to regroup here. They're going to go back in. The ult advantage is firmly on the side of Valkyries. They're closer to their ults than the other side, than 5th Symphony are. And now it's the dance time.
They're dancing around, but they're kind of getting split up a little bit.
Light Knight down.
But they do get a kill on the Brig. That is a huge first kill, but Blizzard goes down.
Got a shatter. Demitar gets quite
already a shatter built. Already 2 transes built.
And
we'll see if they come out. Valkyries are going high ground to chase out Paper Monk, and that is another team wipe as they're forced to reset.
Indeed. It looks like Blizzard is going to be getting closer to that shatter, but Paper Monk wouldn't have the grab. It's going to be up to Bowsy to eat that Light Knight close to the Joey and Rainbow will have their ults too. And there it goes.
Big beat comes out, and it's gonna turn into an ult fiesta right here. Grab out, trans out, bomb out, another bomb out. There's a shatter gonna come out. There's a shatter. It does not get blocked. Light Knight gets taken down.
This could be it. Oh!
Bowsy goes down. Another shatter from Dimitar though, but a trans comes out to save it. And the beat comes out. Can they finish off Dimitar and take this point? Already Rainbow is back. They're continuing to defend point even though they're down in numbers.
Dimitar is just trying to do some work here. And but the Brigitte is saying no. Dimitar goes down, and that is this is going to be a firm take from the side of the 5th Symphony.
Indeed, although they need to not leave the point. There they go. Finish capping real quick, then push forward.
Yep. Teddy's just pushing forward, resting on Snuttle there. Backing up a little bit.
Yeah, the problem is that they got all their respawns. They are not able to push up all the way to 3rd like you might normally see, so they're forced to fight a bookstore. Dimitar goes in, kind of line of sights his healers for a little bit, comes back out. A huge shatter from Blizzard though, dodges around Dimitar's shield, but there's another grab, and here comes another trance, and there's another trance on the other side.
That's, I believe, the 4th Transcendence so far.
Already, very short amount of time. Light Knight goes down. They could push their advantage on this. Dimitar charges in, he goes down, and it looks like they might be able to take this part of point 2 also. But nobody so far is pushing the cart.
Now, see, one of the things about hybrid maps is it's all about momentum, and it looks like 5th Symphony has a tremendous amount of momentum. If they manage to take the cart with them, with their momentum, it would be pretty massive, but yeah, the cart is lagging behind. They're just trying to take as much space so that it's going to be harder for Valkyries to take the recontest here.
Exactly. It looks like they're going to have control over everything except the very last point. Here comes a bomb coming in. Let's see if that gets anything. Ooh, it is a huge bomb. Bowsy gets 4. That's going to be a cleanup.
Absolutely massive.
Temporal's trying to escape, but doesn't manage to do it.
Yeah, that is a team wipe, and it looks like Valkyries are going to be able to push almost all the way to spawn.
Yeah, they might be able to control the arches here at the very least.
And it looks like 5th Symphony is going to have the ult advantage this next fight.
Oh, Dimitar comes from behind, off the high ground, completely isolating Blizzard. Is it going to be enough to kill him? A grab comes out there to counter. A big bomb kills Shuttle and Joey, and Dimitar is down 2. It looks like 5th Symphony is going to turn that momentum right back around and be able to take this.
That is it.
They're going to get some cart push now.
Symphony can get some cart push, and it's going to be, they're going to take up some space. It's going to be it's kind of hard to get the recontest, but I think that Valkyrie should be able to do it if they hurry.
Yeah, they are only pushing the cart with 1. They might have been able to hold it off with 3, but it would have been close. So it looks like they will get one more fight here at the end of point 2.
And it does look like there will be a shatter and a grab online at least. Maybe a
blocked shatter there, but Dimitar still goes down despite blocking the shatter. They're already down 3, and
there it is.
5th Symphony takes the 2nd point.
Ooh, it's a big charge. Blizzard is just taking a lot of space and aggressing very nicely. And he's getting the full support of his team, which is also huge.
Oh man, Teddy really pushed up, got an extra kill on Joey, and it's going to force them to regroup now. They've got someone sitting on the cart, the brick sitting on the cart right now, so they're getting a lot of good cart push in here, and they're going to get the next few corners. They're going to be in a very advantageous position.
Yeah, the rally's going to be big to give them a nice bit of extra health.
Huge happens, a bomb comes out to try and counter and get Eddie with a huge bomb. Dimitar charges that, probably just trying to feed and build his ult.
Yeah.
Another bomb comes out, one Paper Monk. Bowsy's still contesting the cart, but looks like he might be able to get out with his life by escaping the high ground, but he drops back down because Dimitar is still there.
It's going to be hard to get this, but there's the shatter, and both of them locked.
Those are some huge shatters.
Absolutely massive. Blizzard is saying
Rainbow's trying to stall the point while the rest of his team regroups because 5th Symphony really brought together, is playing great as a team, and brings it home.
of the most difficult parts about goats is that final recontest at the very end. You have to be able, there's no real ability to go off onto the traditional stall picks. So the tracer, the ball, all of that. You can't really do that. And yeah.
For sure, all you've got is like your Lucio, good wall riding to get out and try to stall the point.
Sometimes your Lucio just isn't available for that.
It was a very clean take, minute 30 in the bank. Let's see if Valkyries on the attack now can match or do better.
I believe they can. I'm going to believe in the underdog here. And it feels like Valkyries are a little bit of the underdog based off of how quickly they kind of fell apart pretty quickly. But I think they can come back together and refocus and just get back. And yeah, I think it's winnable.
For sure, yeah. I think they showed a really good hope on that first defense when they were first grouped up and did a really good job. I think the difference was that the Fifth Symphony was just really good at staying together and playing as a team. More so, I mean, that's what Goats is really all about, is staying grouped as this big cluster. And there were some plays that were real good plays if you weren't playing Goats, to try and like split, conquer, and divide. But if the other team is able to just make sure their speed boosting is together and stay together, they'll win those fights if you actually try to split and play as a team.
It's really about absolutely. It's about staying together as a team and who can play the best, the most coordinated as a team. And that very close-knit death ball of Goats.
Looks like they're going to try to go from the high ground.
Yep,
they're going all the way over the high ground. They're going to try to contest Teddy there. Teddy's just going to go back and say, nope, I'm going to play back with my team. Come get me, I dare you. And they do charge over. They managed to get this speed boost charge. They all get over. It's a big brawl in there. They get Queen Feather. Teddy is being contested by Light Knight. They're kind of split again, though. Blizzard manages to get Devatar, and it looks like they're going to be able to push in here.
Yeah, no, that's a clean. Not quite clean, but that is a massive hold from the side of Fifth Symphony. They just managed to. Yeah, Sidle is very high charge there, and it's going to be very important to keep that man alive. Fifth Symphony will have the more ult here, and there's the Shatter already.
Very good Shatter, Devatar. He's pushing in, getting some really good kills there, and it looks like they're finally going to be able to pick apart Fifth Symphony's defense.
He is aggressing with the full support of his team, and that is the hallmark of Goats. It's Ryan aggression with the full support of his team, but right now he is going off on his own little flank, which not sure if they'll recognize that he's off on a flank and going to do a flank shatter right about now.
Big shatter! Oh, get
absolutely
everyone with it.
Teddy's going to get DMAC here, and yep, that fight was won with just one ult. Just one ult.
Yeah.
There.
That was insane. That was one ult. They've still got 4 other ults, and their beat is coming online. Only 3 ults on the side of Fifth Symphony as they try to regroup, and they're gonna have to regroup and take it the end of third. They're not gonna have enough space to be able to, or end of second. They're not gonna have enough space to be able to fight anywhere else.
It'll be very difficult to. And it looks like Valkyries have picked up their momentum, and they are going to be able to, who knows, maybe they can snowball this fight. That's what they'll be hoping to do.
And Devatar's gonna have to back off a little bit. That Discord caused a lot of problems. Oh, but a huge eat by Bowsy.
Oh, Shadow goes down, but that's okay. They're still even. Maybe,
the Valkyries are still up. Bombs coming and no more shields around. Managed to get Queen, and it should just be a little bit of a cleanup, especially on Penguinator, if you can get Penguinator down. Is Penguinator gonna trans on the point to try and...
I think he's gonna try to go for Devatar. Oh no, he gets taken out. And there it is. Looks like this is gonna be the take. It's just Blizzard alone. Kind of dangerous there.
Yeah, Devatar goes out, aggressive forward, and makes sure that Blizzard just can't get a sneaky last contest in there. They get the 3rd point.
Now it's just both friends are very close to or have their shatter, so it's going to be a test of who can get the shatter, or who can get the grab, or
who can get the block.
Or who can get the block, exactly. And here we go.
There was a huge boot, Penguinator off the side.
Rainbow. There's a block.
one block shatter. Blizzard charges in. He's in the back line after they beat. And here's a grab in the back, getting 3 of them in the back. In Blizzard drops, Queen drops, Temporal drops, and Valkyries are able to continue their pressure here. They've forced them all the way back to spawn. It's going to be a hard reset for them. And do they have enough time to recontest this last point? It looks like Teddy's going to come on the flank and try to make sure that he gets that contest in.
Yeah,
they're coming, but they're split. 3 of them on one side, 3 of them on the other. Huge grab on the other side.
And they will be able to get that grab. And there's the
Bowsy bomb coming in. Doesn't get anyone this time.
Lucky.
But Dimitar gets a huge charge. Another bomb coming out on the side of the Symphony. Another another beat.
Here we go. And there's another charge.
It's just a huge brawl for us. All I see is Light Knight just swinging around and killing everyone.
And it looks like Penguin is just trying to contest along with Minkfeather. It's just everyone's just trying to contest, but they're just getting taken down because there's more people from Valkyries on point. And that looks to be it.
They did a great job of focused firing there at the end.
Yeah.
They realized that they weren't focusing the target. They started calling out focused targets, and then bam, 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 they started falling like dominoes.
That's why Zenyatta is very helpful for the goats, because if you can get that Discord orb on, and you're focused by every single member of that goats, absolutely. Yeah, you're dead. Now, I don't think either team's going to be changing anything up. I think we'll see the same tank lineups and same support lineups. Yep, there it is.
It does look to be so.
And we'll see. So it's going to be Valkyries defending first, as they did before. I've seen cases where the defending team the team that defends first with maybe 3-4 minutes has managed to not even get a single tick on point, and the team that defends first, attacks first, manages to push it all the way. So
that's the thing about goats, especially with overtime. You know, you're all playing together, so it's really hard to dislodge you from a cart. So just because you have 1 minute and 30 seconds, the other team has 3 minutes and 18 seconds, you can be in overtime for 5 minutes on this map. Easy.
Absolutely. And I mean, any little movement off the cart, game over.
And there's no way to sig-9 them.
Yeah, no way to sig-9. It's unfortunate. And here we go. The fight is starting, and the ult is starting to charge up. Avatar is closest right now with almost over 50% to the shatter.
Yeah, that's a lot of swings there. Oh, and Light Knight dies early. That's going to be hard. They're going to have to try to play a little defensively. Dimitar charged forward, but he built a huge shatter. Maybe not playing defensively was the right answer. Yeah, best defense is a good offense, and they managed to get some kills and push them off. For all intents and purposes, they should not have won that fight, but that was some great heads-up play by Dimitar.
I forget which character says it, but the best offense is a good defense. I can't remember who says it right now.
The Dimitar might be a little too offensive now. Might need to back up a little bit, get back to the choke.
Yeah, I have to get back to the choke.
There it is, Queenfeather trying to get a couple boops in, but then kind of goes back to his team.
And now it's just
checking the high ground, making sure there's not going to be a flank shatter coming from somewhere.
Left. And Blizzard's going to have a shatter here, but Dimitar's almost there. Penguin's going to have the Transcendence, which should be massive. Rainbow's going to have the beat. There's the beat go down. There's the shatter.
Big shatter, but the trans comes out to counter it.
Oh.
Grab comes out also. Here's the bomb. Bomb is to get the Zarya, and another bomb comes out. No more shields are left, but that one doesn't find anything, unfortunately.
Oh, there's another Transcendence. I've lost count of how many Transcendences there have been. It's just so many of them, and looks like...
But a lot.
It looks like Fifth Symphony should be able to cap this. But it's going to be up to Valkyries to have a strong... Well, are they going to be able to get the recontest? Sorry, not the recontest. Are they going to be able to get? Are they going to be able to stop this? This is all. Its second point is one of the hardest to stop even in overtime. It's very difficult to stop once you've got a good hold on it.
Yeah, you really only need to win one fight. If you're tracking well, you know the Dimitar's got a shatter again, and they've got a grasp. They have an ult advantage. So maybe you just have a real good fight, build up all your ults, and then just use all 6 of yours on a fight and try to make sure you win it.
Down. That's unlucky.
Yeah.
And
but if you get an early pick like that, you might not need it. Oh, great counter charge and boob to prevent in Blizzard's charge from being super effective. But
yeah,
Paper Monk coming out with some of the kills, getting on Bowsy as well. So many things are happening.
Yeah,
More grabs are out. I'm moving on from that moment. Trying to keep talking. Loud noises. Bowsy Remax is managing to continue to contest the cart, but this might be a lost fight. It's just building a more ult charge and stuff. So yeah.
It looks like what Valkyrie's going to want to do here is have a full regroup. It's going to be very hard to just fight this 1v6. And if they keep on trickling, that's what it's going to be.
Exactly. Yeah, they need to make sure to take a fight as a team and use their ults effectively. They've got the Shatter Bomb coming up. If they can get a good Shatter and capitalize on the pressure of the bomb damage, they can win this. Valkyries...
There it is. There's the grab bomb gets Light Knight and Bowsy out of mech. That's going very well for the side of Symphony.
Big trans helps. Oh, and a huge shatter from Demitar. But another trans comes out from Penguinator. They've got the numbers. Although a huge beat from Rainbow, they're going to try to still keep contesting this instead of saving the ults for the next fight.
That's a pretty massive stagger onto Bowsy too, and they will be able to cap this point. It looks like 5th Symphony will have the ult advantage as well, as the only ult that's even close to being online for Valkyries is Bowsy's bomb, and that is going to be needed. That they'll need to save. It does look like at this rate, it looks like 5th Symphony should be able to cap all the way, and we'll make it 6. Yeah, the score can go up to 6 here.
Yeah, what is this? 2 CP?
Yeah, it seems like they're making it 2 CP with Goat's 2 CP.
Teddy's raining fire from the high ground. They come in. Here's the first grab the time. Here's the grab bomb. Bomb comes through. Gets 4 from Bowsy. That's huge. Can they just finish getting them off the point? Oh, but Teddy comes with another bomb. Also gets 4. Oh, that's insane. It's just a brawl at the point right now. Demitar gets the shatter first, and it's enough to keep them off the point.
It will not be 2 CP. Well, 6 CP. It's going to be 5. Just almost all the way to the finish on 1 minute and 30 seconds. Massive from 5th Symphony. Absolutely massive.
Man, Bowsy has had some really, really good bombs. And yeah, 5th Symphony, even with only 1 minute 30, managed to make it all the way to the end. It's going to take a lot of discipline on Valkyrie's part to make sure that they burn as much time off the clock as they can and they get the right engagements, just like they did at the end there to prevent 5th Symphony from getting all 6 points.
It should be interesting to see, though. I'm looking forward to it. Let us see what is going on with this. So, again, no swaps on any characters. Looks like everyone's just going to play. But they've been playing, which is good. Good. Here we go.
Do you have an MVP so far?
I don't have an MVP. I think everyone's playing really well together. Maybe Bowsy or Teddy are playing this really well, I'd say. What about you?
For me, yeah, Bowsy and Demitar are kind of the standouts for me. You know, they've had a couple really great bombs from Bowsy, some really good shatters from Demitar that have really been, clutch and moment saving. I don't think I could pick one from 5th Symphony because they're just playing really well together as a full team.
Absolutely.
Though.
Yeah, they definitely have more synergy. I'd say they have a little bit more synergy and a little bit more of the tight brawl style, which I like to see. And I definitely like Penguinator's use of the Discord orb. It's been very helpful so far. Light Knight goes down early.
Yeah, Light Knight goes down. The big brawl happening in the hotel here. The Alderworth is going to have a lot of damages to pay for after
this.
It's
going to be unlucky. It's not going to be fun to clean up. I don't want to be those workers in charge. And I hope that those workers are staying safe. But Bowsy takes out a mech. Tidal goes down too. And that's a reset.
Ooh, yeah, they managed to push them back. And they're going to need to reset this.
Yeah, it looks like both friends are equally matched in terms of their charge. Just about. Paper Monk closer to the grab. Paper Monk is closer to the grab, but just by a little bit. Wing Feather is the closest though. Wait, nope. Demitar is the closest on Teddy. Teddy also. Wait, oh, there's the Transcendence.
Ooh, but it gets blocked actually by the Staria orb coming out from Shill.
That's a massive Transcendence. And there's the bomb.
Bomb doesn't get anyone, but does allow Teddy to remech.
Yeah,
Valkyries are pushing up off the point, putting a lot of pressure on Blizzard. But a huge trance after the grab comes out.
Goodness. I can't really make sense of what's going on other than the kill feed because my computer is so bad. But it's looking pretty good for Valkyries here.
Indeed, it looks like they're finally going to get this cleanup. There's just a few people that are staggering, trying to bleed off some more time. Because remember, since they got to get all the way to third point anyway, at this point, it might as well all be overtime, because it's going to take a minute to push the card all the way through second anyway, even if it was completely uncontested.
And it looks like they are going to be... Oh, that's...
Huge push forward. Dimitar is like, no, you're not going to get these beneficial respawns. We're going to go ahead and keep pressuring you.
Gotta go all
Teddy
the way
goes down,
to
Blizzard goes
map.
down. It's a great orb focus targeting.
There's a brig hiding. There's a brig hiding. No, sorry. Temporal is hiding. Where is Temporal hiding?
Ooh, Steidel found him though.
Oh, that's unlucky. That's unlucky.
That's a big stagger. That's gonna let them push a lot, and that's gonna let them take a lot of space up here.
They potentially could get the entire way to the end with this. Ult advantage will be going in. Wait, nope. Oh, yeah, still on the side of Valkyries, but the man advantage goes to Symphony.
Yeah, Joey getting picked off early there is gonna be real rough, especially because the other healer was on cart. So it basically turns it into a 4v6, and Fifth Symphony is able to just push in here. They don't really need to use many ults anymore. They use the Brig ult to make sure to clean it up, but that was just a real fast aggression.
It was, and with only 10 seconds left, Valkyries are going to have to touch. Will they be able to touch, or will they be grabbed, or otherwise character CC'd into...
Bouncy does manage to touch. There's the grab from the other team. Here's a Bowsy Bomb.
And a Teddy Bomb.
Bowsy Bomb gets two! Teddy gets one also.
Both sides are just clearly in contention here. Teddy just doing low. Demitar's doing work though.
Oof, yeah, man, that was really close. Yeah, it's overtime now. Teddy manages to get out. Hopefully he doesn't get staggered. They're still defending the point well. Oh, is Bowsy gonna get off? Oh, I thought Bowsy... But yeah, good. They might even be able to captain here. They can press on enough. This comes down to one fight territory now. All Fifth Symphony needs to do is just win one fight. It's gonna be huge. Just Bowsy can eat this grab.
Oh,
grab comes out.
Grabs out.
Point is contested. So they're gonna get the better respawns now, but is it gonna be enough? Another trans comes out.
Yeah. Demitar's gonna have another shattered any minute now. And Blizzard's very close as well. And they only need... Oh, there's
big shatter! Can they get the focus targets down? Yes.
There's the defendants coming in a little bit too late.
A great counter shatter by Blizzard though. This is coming down to the wire.
Bowsy goes down to mech 2, so it's pretty even. So Teddy's going back into his mech. That could be massive. That could be a fight win condition here. So, but Teddy's getting out of his mech.
Quing trying to boot people off point. It's this constant struggle. It's a great grab. Can Demitar swing into it and get the kills he needs? He can. There's a counter grab, but it's a little bit late. There's no more support ult left, and the Valkyries take it. Technically a reverse sweep?
Technically a reverse sweep. Massively. No, that's massive. A couple profanities in chat. Good thing we're not showing that. And it will be a Bowsy Bomb.
Yep, this was a really good bomb.
And there it is.
Even though it was kind of like he got caught in the grab by bombing, the bomb angle was just so perfect. But we also got Teddy's bomb in the game too. That was insane also.
Absolutely incredible. It has been a lot of fun to cast this caster class, that is for sure. I mean, I haven't been able to understand what's going on for a lot of this Goats map and a lot of the other stuff, but it's been so. I mean, that's kind of part of the fun. You just don't know what's going on.
Indeed. At least it wasn't as scuffed as the random pulling your whole team back to point on Mystery Heroes because reasons.
Because the game says so. Yep. Should we? Man, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Do you have after seeing the full map? Do you think you have a player of the map or anything like that?
I don't know. I'd say Bowsy did really well. Demitar did really well. Penguinator did really well as well.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just barely give it to Dimitar by a nose hair. Bowsy was also really good. The grab at the end by Steidl was just absolutely
It's
clutch.
Kiss.
But everyone played really really well. Penguinator got some great picks on Joey. Rainbow had some great beats and plays too. It was in Blizzard's aggression was really good. Teddy was making sure he was taking the right ground to control. It was a great match.
And as Shuttle has said in Owlet tournament, an Owlet chat, Shuttle best Zarya. I think he has a very good Zarya. I would have to agree.
For
well
sure.
done.
I think that's all we have for tonight. That is the end of the caster clash.
Interview all the casters, see what they thought.
Should we just pull all of the casters into the channel?
Go into Caster Clash lobby and just say hello. See what they have to say.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go to break, and we'll be right back in the lobby.
It was. It so was. We were just sitting there at one point. I was just like, I can't even play this anymore because it's just 4 wrecking balls playing Ring Around the Rosie around the center of the map.
Yeah, we talked about that actually. We were like, I wonder how this is for the casters because quite literally, it was just like watching a horizontal pendulum just go back and forth. It was
That's exactly what I said on the cast. I stopped talking and I was like, that little annoying experiment that was on that one professor's desk in college that just goes click, click, back and forth. That's this, but in Overwatch.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that sounds right. Oh, jeez.
Any other questions? Our esteemed casters.
Oh, map. The mystery heroes map.
We
For
don't
that
want to talk
one,
about it.
I mean,
Okay,
I
you know
think
what,
let's just skip that map.
There's nothing to talk
okay,
about.
we'll skip that
Nothing
one.
happened. Nothing happened
Nothing
at
happened.
all.
That one just doesn't exist anymore. Okay. But for
Never
the,
happened.
Treat
what
like
were the
that
strategies
like
going into the open queue rules one? Was there any particular strategy, or was it just sort of like
Roll
kinda fun?
kids, I think.
I think
Yeah.
I think it had something to do with driving me crazy. So I'm.
So
I'm
I was on
confused.
DPS and I
Sombra.
kind of just rolled everyone. Yeah.
Yeah, I pocketed Joey on Mercy for a little bit, and then I switched Brig because I hated everyone, and so I went to stun them. And then I did
on our
Sombra on
attack,
attack because I also hate people.
Me
I
and
was
Teddy
using
just
my
went
tears
straight
to heal people with Ana.
Mhm.
Can't
And it
confirm
wasn't
Rainbow
working.
hates people.
That's
It
true.
was not working.
My team decided, or I thought it would be a good idea to go for a bunker close hold, right? And then
No.
Joe decided that he was going to play bashed and yeet himself into the spawn, not a close hold, mind you, the spawn. And then they just flanked those 2 people on the point. I had to roll back. Same with Poplots, and we both just got smoked because Tracer Lucio just destroys Junkrat.
Again,
Yeah, that was an experience
Therapy.
and a half.
again, lifetime of therapy for me because of that map. So
Oh, I do want to clarify. I hate people, but I do not hate you, random citizen watching this. I love you.
he hates you.
No.
You love
I love
individuals, you
I
just
love
hate people in general.
exactly. You get it.
I was like you, random citizen, and then I met Rainbow, and now it's just
I
all hell's
like
broken loose.
you. We
I
just
mean,
fight a lot and argue.
At the end of the
Guys,
day,
how could you hate Rainbow?
at the end of the day,
I never said
we
I
should
did.
all-
He is me.
we should all
Exactly.
be thankful to the Owlet community for giving us such great friends. And me as a 4.4K player, it's great to have training bots to roll on a daily basis. It's been an honor and a pleasure.
Roasted.
Oh,
Is there
Jesus,
is there anything you want to say to the players now that you've commented on? Now that
Yeah, what are y'all
Right now watching
complaining
you
about?
play?
This shit's fun. Like, why are you all like, stop saying bad things? Come on. Y'all are doing fine. Y'all are having fun. We're just having fun. Yeah, come make fun of us.
I mean, there's no point in casting without viewers, so
Exactly.
I
We love all
appreciate
of
the
you.
viewers.
I
We
mean,
don't mean any of it, even if we're like Monty. We don't mean it. We love all of you.
I mean,
I think if you're a player in this league, you're doing one of 2 things. You're either A, just starting out and you're trying to find a place to fit in and learn and grow and improve at the game, which is, where most of us were forged. Like most of the people that I know who are currently in my situation, 4-4 trying to go pro, like they started in these little community leagues. And I think that it's important that, places like these still exist, and anybody who's in it, who's just trying to have fun, that's great. Anybody who's trying to, light the spark and keep going in the industry, keep going, because this community is going to nurture you, and it's great. And as a person who's casted, coached, and played, I can tell you Owlet's one of the finest.
absolutely, like it's
That was inspirational.
I'm giving snaps for that one, and yeah, as someone who's been a part of this community since the beginning, I was it's an incredible community, and I'm so glad that we still have
Been a
this
long
community.
ride.
So who's been your favorite coach, Warren?
Oh, pressure's on.
The pressure's really
That's
on.
unfair. That's
Oh,
unfair.
man.
Reminder: this is
Yeah,
being
I don't even
recorded.
answer that. I
Yeah,
can't
I-
answer that one. I see the fifth.
You're not even gonna say his name. SMH.
I mean, it's a massive tie between a couple of different people, and Demetar is definitely one of the top coaches.
Am I allowed to say my favorite coach was Hodo? He didn't coach me in Overwatch, just in casting.
Oh,
Is that a viable answer?
Yes, Hodo is
I-
inspirational.
I have had real coaches, but I'm just gonna go with Hodo.
I mean, I've had yeah, a lot of different coaches, a lot of different casters, a lot of different
Yeah, I was gonna say
teammates
shout
and
out
friends.
to
And
Direboard,
we
and
have another question here.
The OGs.
New questions, yes.
Should players take anything away from the series? I mean,
No.
No.
Absolutely, absolutely. Most
God,
of your
no.
casters are bad, and if they talk crap about you, don't listen to them. Because you just like I put on a clinic. on
Unless it's
you guys, all right?
unless it's me. Unless it's me.
Look, I carried you.
No.
All right.
No, you didn't. I got 8 people with bombs on King's
Listen,
Road. And a
listen.
Krabby.
6 of which were shattered, by the way. Just want to point that out.
Shut up.
This is true. But yes.
And the call out, by the way, was bomb shatter. So
At least I ate a grab without your assistance, so
congratulations, you pushed right click.
Ooh.
I thought we were friends, man.
Oh, we are friends. That's why I'm BMing you.
Did we mention that this was a hot seat interview?
Okay, fair. Friends again.
Everyone on the production team is just constant frenemies.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's accurate. That's accurate. Rainbow.
absolutely.
It's like we hate each other, but we also love each other. So it's
Also,
Yeah, that's
I
true.
think that players should take away from this is we love memes. We love strange
Yes.
comps and funky
Look,
stuff.
I
So if
played
you
all
can
three.
do some crazy teleport with your Bastion, do it.
Look,
Please.
I played all
Dude,
three.
that
I
Miners
played
is
all
the better
three roles
division.
first map. I played all 3 roles first map. So
Miners is the better division.
It really is. I mean, I love you,
Yeah.
Majors, but you guys are kind of boring. Like,
As a long-term minors player and
No,
maybe
do
long-term
something
minors
fun.
caster,
you
I
have
think
3
that-
minors players. You have
Me-
like 3 or 4 minors players here.
I
So
would
a
like-
foreigner's
I would like
Miners
to-
coach.
I would like to talk to Majors Division here for a second.
Okay.
You guys are like kind of better. You're better than Miners. You're not that good. Just have fun. Like, play different comps. Stop playing meta all the time. That's all I ask. Like, I'll cast you more if you do that. But that's all I have to say to Majors.
That's why
Well,
you
and
cast
with the
Bench
raise
Ball.
of the SR cap, there's not a huge difference between majors and minors SR
It
now.
really isn't.
Yeah.
Like, bring the Aggathon a bit. Just have fun.
Anyways,
I think we all know
uh,
who we're talking to, by the way. Never mind.
Calling out.
Call
I
who-
mean,
who-
it's
who
true for,
called out
like-
who? What? No.
Every upper division Majors team, though.
True.
all right.
Dice rolls.
Oh my god. Demetai, stop.
Can we have the interview finished soon?
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is,
no,
this is
we're just
borderline a
gonna-
podcast now.
ready.
Yeah, this is a podcast now. We're going to go for 2 hours.
Yeah, if we want to do a podcast, we can do it later. I'd be happy to help with a podcast, but
Dude, next
the
time the
is
nest
going to
comes
be
around.
I believe next coming up will be the Majors All Star Games coming up tomorrow. I
I'm
don't know
casting it.
casting that.
Come to
but
it.
Yeah, I come to that, and then there's also
Everybody's great. We all hate each other, but we all love each other.
Support
if
tier
you- if
4.
you-
Facts.
If you all hate and love people, you'll get along fine in life.
Yeah.
And Overwatch. So keep playing the game. It's a good video game. Just don't buff Orisa again, Kev.
It's good. It's good. If you're having trouble, just grab 12 people and tell them to play goats. Easy.
Exactly.
'Cause
And
Goats is
remember
fun.
that goats is the best game mode. Obviously,
It
It's
always
the
will
most
be.
fun.
Always will be. Always will be.
Obviously.
Those last parts are lies.
Shut up.
Goats is very fun.
Dude,
Goats was fun.
Listen. Your DPS players can cry. All right, keep crying.
Exactly.
How was the
This is what I said last season.
Have a good one, folks.
thank you
Thanks
for
for
watching.
Thanks everyone for coming.
Have a great night. We'll see you again soon.